to start this video.
I'll just start it then.
Alright.
You ready?
Yeah.
You sure about that? Sure about that? What's up, everybody? It's Jason and Lee with $7 a pop and Mystery Grail.
Hello.
We're wearing our nice, fashionable new blacklight shirts. Blacklight inspired. Are they actual blacklights?
I don't know.
We haven't tested it, but it possibly could be. But we're here today to give you a little bit of a State of the Union, so to speak, or a Ask Me Anything. Even though you're just watching this, we've already had the questions asked, so we're just going to go right into it. All right, well, Mr. President, give us the State of the Union.
My fellow pop collectors. So we've had a lot going on here at $7 a pop and Mystery Grail. And we wanted to do this video because we haven't updated you guys with what's been going on other than our normal social media posts. We haven't really done a video that sort of encompasses everything we have going on.
And besides that, everyone's been asking for you in a video again.
This is true. So
good opportunity.
Usually it's Jason, doing a bunch of goofy stuff, putting on wigs and fake mustaches and funny voices. One
of the things that Lee and I had discussed was about creating new content. And while I love doing those videos for the Signature Series every week, I think we could do other stuff, don't you think?
Yes.
In fact, that's what you said when you brought it up to me. So,
we are dedicating ourselves to creating more video content that is engaging to you guys. Informative videos, how to tell a real pop from a fake pop, or how to sell your pops, or how PPG works, things that not everybody knows about, things that would be great for both the novice collector and the experienced collector. So we want to start doing stuff like that.
And some unboxings, because one of the biggest requests we always get is unboxings.
We have some killer collection unboxings coming up for you. So I sent out an email update to all of our customers. I send out regular email updates when we get new information available. And basically the information we've been getting is shipping delays, shipping delays, shipping delays. We had a very large shipment of PopShields that was ready to ship. The manufacture was done, completed, ready to ship on May 17th.
Yeah, and we thought it was on the water, and then they couldn't find space for 2 months, just
right.
about.
So it didn't ship until late July, and that's the one that's going to be arriving now. Essentially, the whole world's a mess. Shipping is a mess. Anybody who's importing products from overseas is going to be hit with this. Shipping costs have quadrupled in most cases.
800% to be exact.
But we're not going to be raising our prices on PopShields, so don't worry about that. That's not happening anytime soon. They are coming, and we do have plans in place to make sure we don't run out again. We signed a new warehouse lease.
Big warehouse that I have yet to see.
Huge warehouse. Yes. And so we're basically just going to stockpile that warehouse with PopShields so that we have them at all times. So moving forward, I think we will be okay, but there have definitely been some hurdles over the last several months.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, we also own the company Mystery Grail, and we release, right now we're up to 1,750 boxes every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's a mystery box. You get a random pop, you get a scratch card, which can be redeemed for prizes, you get candy. It's a lot of fun. You've probably seen the unboxings on YouTube. We are looking to add some new stuff in addition to our Sunday drops, maybe like a midweek type drop. And we do have some of those coming up. Right now, through the end of the year, we're probably looking at 1 per month in the middle of the week. We'll work it in there. We'll see what works, what doesn't. And then, as 2022 approaches, we'll probably do something, more on the regular, like a weekly or bi-weekly kind of thing.
I mean, look what we already had this year. We had Johnny Depp, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and if we just had those, that would have been a great year.
You didn't do the voice.
We're not doing the voice this time. I'll do the voice.
But you couldn't resist.
But we have all these awesome signers that I think even when we started, or when you started, I don't think you really envisioned that, but the opportunities opened up. What can we tease for everyone out there?
We have a lot coming up, and I don't like to let the cat out of the bag when it comes to signature series. All I can say is that we're going to do some things that are mystery box style, which I think a lot of people like.
We had that Dragon Ball Z, we had the Stranger Things mystery box. Those were, everyone seemed to really like those, so we're going to give you some more. So Lee, from what I understand, that there's some sort of exclusive in the works for $7 a pop.
There is. There is an exclusive. It is not a Funko exclusive, but it is something that a lot of people will be excited about. I can't say more. I've been sworn to secrecy, but it's something that will probably sell out pretty quickly, and I couldn't be more excited about it, honestly. That's all I can say.
I'm excited about it, too.
It's not a pop, though. I just want to be clear. It's not a Funko Pop.
It's not a Funko Pop, but it could be. No, it's not. Don't worry. One of the things we did want to talk about, we wanted to announce that we were going to be attending a certain show, New York Comic Con.
Yes.
But now we're not attending New York Comic Con.
Based on the way things were going with Funko pulling out and the attendance going down, it didn't seem like it would be a great investment for us.
Yeah, the fan experience is something that we're trying to get in touch with. We had a lot of that at Awesome Con. For anyone who went to Awesome Con and visited us, thank you for coming by.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was great seeing everybody, because you talk to people online. Seeing them in person is a completely different thing. So we were hoping for New York. Didn't quite happen. We have some stuff up our sleeves for next year.
We're really working on some stuff to show up at some conventions. Not just on the East Coast, but throughout the country. Hopefully it's something that we can put together, and have a nice presence at these shows and meet you guys face to face. That's really ultimately what it's about, is we want to meet our customers face to face. When you're shopping online, it seems like most of the time you're shopping with a faceless company, but then you meet us in person and you see that there's real people behind the company, and that's kind of what it's all about.
And we have real faces. So I posted an Ask Me Anything on our stories on our Facebook and Instagram pages, and, well, I have a phone here, and I'm going to ask Lee and myself some questions. What is your dream signature series that you want?
My dream signing would be the upcoming Pearl Jam 5-pack. If we could get that signed, they're my favorite band.
Guy Fieri. That's my final answer for Money Is No Object and realistically. Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri. If anyone knows Guy Fieri, send him, please.
Jason's been going after Guy Fieri for a while, and so hey, if anybody out there knows Guy Fieri or his agent, Guy Fieri, or his agent, then have him reach out to us. We have some pops that we'd like to get signed.
Full throttle! Pop Lord of the Sith asks, why aren't other Funko retailers as good as you? Thank you for your professionalism.
Oh, wow. I agree with his opinion, obviously.
The best question.
The greatest question.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
We just do our best, because most of it, we're collectors ourselves.
Correct.
So we know how we would like to be treated, so why wouldn't we extend that to everyone else?
Absolutely.
Just be nice.
Yep.
Different PopShield sizes.
Ooh, we have, okay, so our focus over the last few months has been to get our standard size PopShields in stock, along with the more popular sizes like the 6-inch, 2-pack, rides, 10-inch, movie moments. There's a bunch of them.
We had a good amount of
3-packs.
We had a good amount of rides till the Ghost Rider Blacklight came out, and then we suddenly just ran out of them.
Right. Yeah. But what a lot of people don't realize is that all Funko has to do is release a popular, size of something, and we get cleaned out of whatever we have. You know, it's almost like we can't have enough stock. Now that you brought that up, there's one thing I want to talk about, which is our PopShield.
I was going to segue, but you segued for me. So
I kind of had these set aside ready for a PopShield question. So these two PopShield armors, to the naked eye, look the same. We announced that we redid the mold on our PopShield armor, and our next shipment coming in is going to be the new mold. And what the new mold is there were two improvements to this. So this is the old one, this is the new one. The old one, you take in one of the older Pops, kind of a slightly bulkier box, try to get it in there, and you got to kind of really jam it in there, and that's not ideal. There's like the air is sealed, and you're
giving me agita
right.
looking at that.
So, you know, the one complaint we've had about PopShield armor is that some of the older Pops don't fit. So what we did is we redid the mold, and believe me, it's not cheap, but we wanted to do it. We wanted to make it the best product it can possibly be. So we added 0.1 millimeter to each side, 1/10 of a millimeter to each side, and the Pop goes in perfectly. And it's amazing that little space can, add so much of an improvement. So that fits perfectly. We're good to go there. The other thing we did is we gave a slight, it's very, very slight, but a slight
bevel on the end there, it looks like.
Yeah, it's like a little, a little rounding. So it's not as sharp. You're not going to get hurt with your PopShield armor. We figured we were redoing the mold anyway. We might as well take off that hard edge. And
they're still stack like normal, so there's not going to be.
Yeah. So these are still going to stack. The new one is slightly wider, but the stacking mechanism works. On everything. So.
Yep. So there you go. Real Pops have curves, and now you can put them in a PopShield armor.
There you go.
Perfect. This is from Armfield 1983. Have you ever thought about opening up another store elsewhere, e.g. Australia? But that's very specific. Australia.
I have thought about opening up retail locations. They'd probably still be on the East Coast, where we're located in Maryland, and I wouldn't want to stray too far away from home. But if we were to do a retail location, it would probably be on the East Coast. Mm-hmm. As for having like an overseas, warehouse or distribution hub, we're probably too far out to think about doing something like that realistically, especially with everything that's going around in the world. Mm-hmm. And we're not talking about
We all know what that is. No need to talk about it.
But, I'll never say never, and, anything's possible.
Is there a big collection unboxing that you're going to do?
Well,
shortly.
Very shortly. We have an incredible, it's actually not a huge collection, but it's an incredibly valuable, incredibly rare collection, and I think this is going to be our most popular unboxing video to date.
And there's like 2 of them like that.
Yeah.
All right, here's a question from me, Lee. Mm-hmm. Something I'm very curious about. Where do you see $7 a pop going from here, with Mystery Grail and everything else?
That's a great question. And we're so busy all the time.
Yes.
As you know. Yeah. That it is very hard for me to take a step back and kind of see what the future holds for us. And I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm, as you know, I like growing and doing new things and pushing the envelope and trying new things, even if they don't work. It's worth trying. But I see some things on the horizon that I can't really talk about right now, and I'm being very secretive. But I think we have some things in the works that are going to propel us as a business into the forefront of the Funko Pop hobby. And I'm really excited, and I wish I could tell you guys, what we're working on, but it's gonna be wild if it really pans out. It's gonna be awesome.
Wild.
And I really can't thank you guys enough for supporting us over the last almost 5 years now. It's crazy. This started as a thing in my basement with my wife, and now we have
from one
20 employees and 2 warehouses. It's crazy.
Yeah, from one Gandalf pop to everything else.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
It all started with my wife's Gandalf pop.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, I'm kind of reflecting here, but I just want to thank everybody. This has been a wild ride, and hopefully it keeps going. You know, even if it doesn't, I have no regrets. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us for this very special State of the Union of $7 a pop and Mystery Grail and a little Ask Me Anything. And I think this was fun.
Yeah, it's a good video.
You were a good hire. I'm glad we brought him along here.
Solid video.
This is a solid video. We got a lot more coming at you. It's going to be more Signature Series videos, unboxing videos, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
and we
more
have
content.
Yes, content. That's what all the kids want. They want the content. But we have a lot of other larger scale projects too in the works. So that's going to keep me busy. But I need stuff to do, right?
Yep.
That's perfect.
There you go.
So thank you, Mr. President, for all of your kind words today.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Mr. President, do you have any...
Can you stop calling me Mr. President, please?
Fine. Madam President? Here's one from Duntron. What's that store with all those really complicated shirts called again?
That'll be Dan Flash's.
It's at the Shops at the Creek.
Yeah,
Shops at the Creek. All right, Lee. And finally, is there anything you'd like to close with? Your closing remarks?
Anything.
Great.
Fantastic.